Bowser doesn't have an attorney.
I did not find a file in the public defender system.
Interesting. Dog malicious destruction of property. Oh, he denied, it says here. Court appointed counsel. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
State of Michigan versus Michael Bowser, 24-02576. Now the prosecution's appearance, please.
Jeff available on behalf of the people.
Mr. Bowser, we reset this so that you can make contact with the victim to resolve the offense. However, why are you late?
Get up here until just now.
You couldn't get up here? Why?
Some other things I had to do before I came up here.
I don't know what that means. You think you just come to court when you feel like it?
No, it's not that. I couldn't get up here until just now.
This is not the first time that you couldn't get up here during the time you were supposed to be here. You have a pattern. You think you can come when you want. Did you take care of the fence?
I didn't get in contact with the neighbor.
Why?
I don't have no excuse for it. It's a lot of stuff that's going on.
I don't understand. What's been going on?
People just around me. And
You had death in your family?
not my family, but just
Well, there's been deaths around us. We're in court. You know how many deaths we've dealt with? Does it stop us from doing what we had to do? No, we did it. What is causing you not to handle your business? You're not getting to court on time. I adjourned this for over a month for you to get a resolution, which was a courtesy that the prosecution extended to you. You get it resolved with the neighbor, they'll dismiss it. And you're telling me because of things that are going on around you, you're not able to take care of your business. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll do whatever I gotta do.
I don't know. Well, you haven't done whatever you had to do. You had to get to court on time. You didn't do that. And you didn't come to court October 1st when you were supposed to be here. You didn't come to court on November 26th when you were supposed to be here. And you didn't come to court today when you're supposed to be here. And every time, you know what you told the magistrate or the person who arranged you on the warrant? I had just forgot. Literally, there's been 3 different handwritings for judges, and that's what happened. I just forgot. I had just forgot, in quotes. You could care less about taking care of your business the way you're supposed to do. Do you work?
Yes.
Where?
Working my houses.
I'm sorry, where's that?
It's a company that I just know who owns it. They gave me a job.
No, you say you work there. Where do you work? Where?
He has different properties that I work on.
Where?
He has one on MLK, right on MLK, on Saginaw. Just he has a couple different properties.
What do you do there?
Whatever I need to do, clean up.
You pay taxes for this job?
Yes.
Okay, so you filled out tax paperwork, a W-2?
Yes. I didn't do my taxes yet.
No, how many times a week do you work there?
5 days a week.
Oh, okay. What's your boss's name?
Charles.
Charles what?
When's
When's the last time you've been to work?
last time I went to work was a few days ago.
Oh, but you work 5 times a week?
Yo.
Have a seat over there. I want him in custody on the bench warrant. He'll be remanded till his next court date. I'm not babysitting adults. He's probably supposed to be taken into cuffs first. And Mr. Robinson is here for a hearing on probation violation. Are we having a hearing?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Robinson will be brought to the
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Javon Jordan Robinson, 20-03315, counsel appearance.
Jeffrey Gillespie on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Robinson.
Okay, let's see, Mr. Robinson. Oh, I'm looking for a violation. It says defendants absconded since 2021. Let's see. Failed to report since May 2021, failed to make monthly payments, failed to enroll in random testing, and failed to enroll in MRT programming. That's what he's pleading guilty to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, sir?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
You can put your hands down. Okay, you have the right to have a contested hearing on this. You understand that?
Yeah.
You also have the right in this matter to require that the prosecution put forth evidence to establish the violation that you've absconded from your probation. Do you wish to give up your hearing today, or do you want to have a hearing? I don't, maybe I don't say it right. No, is it confusing what I said to you? Do you want a hearing today, or do you not want a hearing?
I don't know what you mean, that's all.
A hearing, so I asked you, did you know you had the right to have a hearing on the violation? You said you understood that, right?
Right,
Do you want to have the hearing on the violations that I just read today, or do you want to plead guilty to those
I'm gonna
violations?
plead guilty.
Okay, is anybody threatening you to give those rights up to your hearing up?
No,
Any promises being made to you if you give up the hearing? Okay, as to the violations that you've absconded from probation, how do you plead, sir?
Yep.
Factual basis.
Robinson, it's true that you were sentenced to a term of probation by this court in April of 2021.
Yeah.
And as part of that probation, were you required to regularly report to a probation officer?
Yeah.
Is it true that you had not reported to a probation officer after May of 2021?
Yeah.
Were you also required to make monthly payments toward your balance?
yeah,
Is it true that you did not make those payments as required?
Yeah.
Were you also required to enroll in random substance testing?
yeah,
Is it true that you did not enroll in that testing?
yeah,
Were you also required to enroll in MRT program?
yeah.
Is it true that you did not enroll in that program?
The people are satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis and I accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Obviously, the recommendation is straight jail time. You can address the court.
And with regard to jail time, I do want to point out that I believe at the time of sentencing, Mr. Robinson had 36 days jail credit. And he has been in custody for, I think, 15 days in this current stretch. So certainly would ask that those apply toward any jail sentence. But aside from that, I'll let my client make a statement and speak, wishes to, Your Honor.
So I had got confused when I was in jail that, which my understanding, I thought once I completed that last jail time, I was off of probation. So it was just a misunderstanding. I wasn't running or absconding. I didn't even know up until
What jail time?
when I got sentenced the last time. I was already in custody.
You weren't in custody on this though. Let's see here. You were on a PR bond. It says here, from the time that you were arraigned, you had a 5,000 personal recognizance bond. Defendant pled guilty to added count 3 on the 25th. You were arraigned on the 9th, so shortly after that, you pled guilty. Then it looks like I sentenced you on April 12th. 12 months probation. I don't need, where did he get credit time? Where from where?
Well, I have a note from his attorney at that time that the sentence was 180 days, Hingham County Jail with 36 days credit.
He has no credit.
Okay.
He had a PR bond. From the time that you were arraigned on the 9th, is what it says here, by Magistrate Milmore. You said that you lived with your mom. You reported that you were already on probation at the time. So maybe you had another matter, but it has nothing to do with this. And then 2 weeks later, you pled guilty to larceny with restitution. And you agreed to relinquish your last paycheck and pay the restitution to the victim, Shaheen. And I set your sentencing for April 12th. April 12th, you appeared. I sentenced you on April 12th. You were not, I don't understand where you would have gotten credit, time served, nothing on my file stamped that you were in jail at the time, nor is there a record that indicated that you were in jail. The next note I have after your sentence is from November 1st, 2021, that you failed to appear for the probation violation. You told the magistrate this month when you were arraigned that you was in jail and thought you were done. You got this confused with another matter you were on probation for. And when she arraigned you on the 9th of February, 2021, you reported to her that you were on probation. Not this matter though, you were on another probation. I don't know where. That's for your attorney to probably find out, and maybe you thought you were done with that one. And
Yeah.
you should have been, had nothing to do with this, and no reason why you should be confused as it relates to this on the probation that you were already on. If you're gonna get into multiple criminal engagements, you gotta keep them straight. Coming in here and pleading, oh, I didn't know. If anyone should know how the criminal system works, it should be someone who goes through the criminal system.
Well, that was my first time in the criminal system. That's what I'm saying. I
That's
got
not what this says. It
confused.
said you was already on
Making no
probation.
excuses.
It said you was already on probation, unless the magistrate wrote that wrong, but she wouldn't go out of her way to write that down if you hadn't said that you were on probation. Do you work?
Yeah,
Where?
I work for Amazon. I deliver packages.
You still have your job?
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason I'm not gonna put you in jail, because I'd rather you go to work than be in jail. This is a financial transaction device crime. Probably need your job.
Yeah.
And you probably need to enroll in the programming that you were supposed to be on. I also don't understand how or why you didn't realize you had a bench warrant since 2021.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got pulled over, and then they told me, they were like, just go turn yourself in. Because obviously I wasn't just running for 3 years. I didn't even know I had it. I'm not lying to you at all.
What's your address? That's the address you gave us, which means that would have been where all your mail went. And then your phone number. Okay, so your probation officer would have reached out to you. You were supposed to do, obviously, appointments to set up to be on probation. And if your number changed, it's your responsibility to let the probation officer know that. The other thing is, you're not being charged with failure to meet for your reporting or for your date to go over the order to be on probation. So you met with probation and you completed the orders. You knew you were on probation. And you reported. You stopped reporting in May 2021 is what it says here. At least that's what it says. Maybe you must have gone to the orders and then didn't come back, because I put you on probation in April. That's what it sounds like. Nonetheless, hopefully this clarifies. Whatever you had going on outside of that has nothing to do with this case file number 20-03315 FY. That's the important thing. You got to make sure if you got multiple cases pending that you keep up with your case numbers. This matter, you were never in jail on this matter. We never put you in jail in it. We put you on probation, which we would have because of the nature of the allegations. The concern was that we wanted you to learn from the mistake. We wanted you to pay the restitution to the victim and get some more recognition training so that you don't do this again. That's what we would prefer. Okay?
Yes.
You say you still have your job?
Yeah.
I'm going to continue your probation. Have you paid the restitution?
To the victim?
Correct.
Yes, I do believe that they garnished my check and paid the victim, yes.
So there's no more restitution owed. You're telling me that you owe $723.
But yes, I do still have a balance. But I thought that they paid,
They kept your last check. I know
Yeah.
that they were gonna do that. But I don't think that your last check maybe covered all of it. This is probably what happened. You owed $1,141 in restitution.
Yes.
Was that your last check or left?
No, it was, my last check was only maybe like $500-600.
Okay, so you still have some restitution. So that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna continue your probation for 6 months. You're gonna do MRT. Like you were ordered, and you're going to make your payments. Has he been, and obviously hasn't had any interaction with criminal justice since 2021, correct?
I think that's correct.
Correct.
Okay. I'm not gonna require you to do alcohol testing at this time. You said you were pulled over for something outside of this and they told you about this?
Yeah,
They allowed you to turn yourself in or you turned
They-
yourself in? Or
they-
they took you into custody?
no, they, it was Lansing Township, they called LPD and LPD told me just to turn myself in for it. That's what I did.
Okay, I'm gonna continue your probation for 6 months. You'll complete your MRT. And I won't require you to do any further programming or testing other than the MRT at this time, as well as I won't require you to do drug testing because that doesn't appear to have been an underlying issue, and you've not been in any trouble that I know of unless you were pulled over for drunk driving, since the time I put you on probation for this. If you complete your MRT and pay off your restitution earlier than 6 months, you can make a motion to have yourself discharged from probation, okay?
Okay.